Is it ever okay to cheat? Well, I think the answer to this question is obviously no. You shouldn't cheat on your significant other in a relationship, which this is sort of like why I can never get behind something like polyamory. Like, my girlfriend has to be my girlfriend. It can't be your girlfriend, you understand? Like, if I say, hey babe, can you come over and hang out? I want to play some Mario Kart. She's like, oh yeah, okay, just give me a bit. And I figure out that on the way to my house, she took 4 pit stops to my homies' houses. And by the time she gets to my house, I open the door and I can smell the exact scent of my best friend's kitchen on her. Like, no, you understand? Like, just no, like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not gonna have that on my conscience. So yeah, it's never okay to cheat on somebody. I mean, if you want to cheat on like your tests or something, I don't endorse that because like YouTube, but you know, cheating on people is wrong. Let's take a look.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
Yeah.
But it's not okay to cheat.
No, but if they...
Uh-oh, somebody's not making any sense. Look, I mean, I don't know, maybe she has a good heart, but she's basically saying like, oh yeah, cheating's bad, but if I got cheated on, I'd still be in a relationship with it. I think that that's not even saying that cheating's good, but seeing that she's like emotionally vulnerable. She's just like self-reporting that she doesn't have any like dignity or self-respect. I don't think she's saying cheating's okay. We asked 100 people, is cheating okay?
Is it ever okay to cheat?
Oh, wow.
The kid Leroy has something to say. What is it? What's the answer, bud?
No. No, I'm not good with that. Never, ever, ever, ever. No, not in any circumstance.
Dope ass shirt. I love Suicide Boys.
What's cheating?
So you lie about what you're doing, where you are, what your feelings are. You're letting your partner feel like they mean nothing to you.
What do you constitute as cheating?
Relying on somebody else for something that we exclusively rely on each other for.
Yes, true. I agree. But I think you got to be more specific, right? Because she said relying on somebody else for something that you should rely on your significant other for. Most often that's love and affection and intimacy, right? And I think that's usually cheating. But if your significant other usually cooks for you, but then you go out and get some food at a restaurant, well, you're not cheating on your significant other, right? I mean, you're just getting some food.
To me, it's emotional cheating. It can be physical.
I think it's not the action, but rather like the emotion behind it.
Commenting on girls' pictures on Instagram, you know, like a hard eyes or something. Why are you commenting on another girl's pictures? You're supposed to be commenting on mine.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. I think cheating, whether it's like micro cheating or like cheating, that's...
Micro cheating?
Micro cheating is like follow too many girls on Instagram.
Do you know that?
Oh, man. All right. I mean, let me think. I'm downloading my take right now. What's my take? Okay, here's my take. I think that it is suspicious when a guy is following not loads of women, but loads of, like, celebrity women, if that makes sense, because then you have to question, like, you know, what are you doing there? Especially if they're hot. Like, it's just 100 hot celebrities. It's like, brother. We gotta get you out of the gutter, brother. Because you can kind of tell, like, okay, bro's there for a reason, right? But if he has a bunch of, you know, girls from high school that he's friends with, that he's following, that he actually knows, I don't think you have to be on his balls for that. I don't think you should give him a hard time for that. But I can kind of see where she's coming from. I don't know if I like the term micro cheating because like what the fuck does that mean? But I see the idea.
I'm experienced. Are you looking at your husband over there?
I don't consider what I did cheating. Relationship had ended, we weren't communicating anymore, so I continued talking to somebody else, and I guess their feelings were still hurt.
One of my exes would say that I cheated.
What did you do?
Had an encounter with a mutual friend while we were both incredibly intoxicated, and I don't consider incredible intoxication to be consensual, so I don't think I cheated, but she thinks that I cheated.
Oh, all right. What's the verdict on that, guys? I gotta get some opinions on the comment. I gotta hear you guys' opinions in the comments. What do we think about that? Was that cheating or not? Well, I'll say, well, here, I'll sort of copy and paste a sentiment that I hear a lot of people say, right? Drunk words are sober thoughts. I think that's what it is. The actions and words that you do when you're drunk are kind of like in your subconscious when you're sober. Now, I don't know like the science behind this or if it's actually true, but the argument basically is that if you make out with somebody or you do something when you're drunk, you say something when you're drunk. The alcohol is what kind of like was the tipping point that led you to do it. But when you were sober, you kind of wanted to do it, but maybe you needed the alcohol to get you to do it, if that makes sense. Again, I don't know how I feel about that though. I don't know if that's cheating, but yeah, you guys decide.
They're cheating.
Definitely kissing.
Yeah, I think like a kiss you could definitely forgive.
Anything kissing and beyond.
It's like a kiss is nothing.
I just kissed another girl, and like seeing how it affected my partner at the time, I would never do it again.
Some cultures just kiss as like a greeting or a goodbye. So
Whoa, I gotta find these cultures. Hold on. Are you gonna put me on or what? Tell me where.
So it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Rather than not even drop the IP. That's insane. That you could just put that out there and, get me excited and then just say, oh, we're gonna cut to the next person.
Cheating. I think if like you let some girl kiss you and you f a girl, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna leave you either way.
Wait, what? That literally does not make any sense. So if you fuck another girl, you don't care, but you're going to leave him. Well, but leaving him shows that you care, right? I guess maybe she's trying to say like, oh, like I'm not gonna let it get to me, but we're broken up. Okay, you know what? Actually, that makes perfect sense. I just had to explain it to myself.
Cheated on you.
No, I have too much self-respect.
What if they got really drunk and they kissed someone, but it meant nothing?
Maybe if we were like 6 months to a year into the relationship, I would accept that. If we were married, I'd probably accept it.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No.
No.
No. Never, ever.
No.
No. I don't think it is.
Under any circumstance?
Probably not.
No.
You hesitated.
I understand why people cheat. I think typically people are not satisfied with their current situation.
Why'd you cheat?
I felt lonely. Even with a partner, I didn't understand that it was even possible to feel lonely with a partner.
I think I just wasn't getting enough attention from the person I was seeing.
It's fine to cheat, right?
No, I say that as a cheater, like, no.
Why did you cheat?
They were ultimately gonna leave me anyway, and I wasn't like worthy of it, so I needed something to like.
Boo! That's so lame. That's the worst. Well, it's not the worst kind, but it's annoying. It's like, oh, they were gonna leave me anyway, so I did it. It's like you don't know that. Well, I don't know. Maybe she did, but like it's so cringe. Like if you know it's gonna end, break it up and then do it, so then it's not technically cheating. Like this sort of cheating is so avoidable because all you have to do is say, hey, are we like gonna break up? Then he says yes, and then you say, okay, bye, and then you do the action, and then it's no longer cheating. So avoidable.
Ultimately gonna leave me anyway, and I wasn't like worthy of it, so I needed something to like fall back on, so I could pretend like, oh, it doesn't hurt.
Do you regret it?
Yeah, every single day, like.
But wouldn't the relationship have ended anyways?
We're still together, so.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
I tried. I had planned that this was the person I was going to be with. I was terrified of like what life would look like without this, and it ended up being like 3 more years of hell.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. Not for me.
No. You didn't say that right away.
I'm trying to think of edge cases. If there were some kind of situation set up with an agreed hall pass.
What if they had sex with Shakira?
I think we might be able to stay together.
Why?
Well, I was thinking like, if I had sex with Michael B. Jordan, then I feel like I would want them to be okay with it.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. Nope.
The way I see it, if you like really love someone, you would never cheat.
If you like have the desire to cheat, like at that point you're pretty much done with the relationship.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand what exactly that means. So she's saying if you have the desire to cheat, the relationship is over. But like, what does that mean exactly? Like if you see a girl in public while you're walking with your girlfriend and you just like are objectively recognizing that the girl you passed by is like a 10 out of 10 and you're like, wow, she's hot in your head. That's allowed, right? Like you're allowed to think other girls are hot, right? Because that's not like you're not going on and saying, oh hey, like I'm gonna make a move on her, but you just kind of like as a man, when you see a hot woman, even if it's not your girlfriend, you just kind of know that she's hot, you know? I think that would probably be okay in her books, but I just feel like just making sure.
You should always at least communicate, like if you want to end it before.
Try an open relationship or something. There's so many avenues.
Boo! No, don't do an open relationship. Absolutely not. Open relationships are lame. Okay, open relationships suck. Open relationships are just the worst. Not speaking from experience. I mean, I've never done it, but I mean, I've like seen people who do it. It's just so weird. It's like your dating shouldn't look like a Discord server, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Imagine polyamory e-dating. God, bro. Like, yeah. Like your dating should not be a group chat. It should be like one person. I mean, it's anecdotal. It's not scientifically backed, but I'm telling you, bro. You gotta trust me.
Cheat.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. That said, have I done it? Yeah.
Why did you cheat?
Because I didn't know how to end the relationship.
I only told him I cheated to like make him not want to be with me anymore.
If you want to go have sex with someone, talk about it, and then if they're not comfortable with that, then break up. It's pretty simple.
It's easy to just say words and say, I want to be with this other person. At the same time, it's very hard to do that. It's easier just to fuck somebody.
It's okay to cheat sometimes because I think sometimes people can't get out of relationships.
Well, why not just break up with a person before you cheat?
Super easy to say, but we can't always do that.
Like, what if you're stuck, or you feel stuck, or you're being like abused or manipulated, or just you feel like that might be the only option to make that person leave you?
Sometimes people are stuck in really fucked up relationships. I tell like my mom that if she cheats on my dad, I'd be okay with it.
What? Like, no. We're not doing that. You told your mom. Wait, so you told somebody, you told one of your parents, I don't even know what you said, but you're okay with your parents cheating on each other? That's gnarly, okay? That's a raunchy sentence right there. I don't know. I don't even know how I could ever say those words. I mean, bro, imagine you right now, you viewer, your mom cheats on your dad or vice versa. You just gonna be okay with that? Like, no, hell no, absolutely not. It's preposterous. That's a ridiculous proposal, and I'm not ever gonna get behind that.
Why?
I'm not the biggest fan of my dad.
That's again another weird thing to say. I'm not the biggest fan of my dad. He's not a sports organization.
I have not. Well, not that I know of.
I have been jealous of people that my partners have been around.
I'd say there's like suspicion, but like nothing concrete.
Have you been cheated on?
I've been cheated on, yeah, or kind of lied to.
What was the lie?
That she wasn't talking to her ex.
My ex was actually in love with his ex during like most of our relationship. I guess that's sort of cheating.
Did you know about it?
I found out after we had broken up, so it was just like, fuck you again.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
I'm laughing because I recently got cheated on. He hooked up with someone. To my understanding, it was like 2 nights when I was asleep.
Ooh. Did
Wow.
you stay with him?
Yeah. We're in couples counseling. We're working on it.
Ooh, bro, if that's me, yeah, you gotta leave. You gotta let yourself out, bro. 2 nights while I'm asleep. So that kind of implies that it's in her house or her apartment, or like and bro's getting the couples counseling. Like, no, it's over at that point.
Ever been cheated on?
I hate that question. Because I have cheated once. I got too cocky. I don't know. I felt like I was a shit, so I was like, might as well do it.
Then why did you do it?
The thrill, it feels good. I'm just a simple man, you know?
Have you been cheated on?
I have been cheated on. I guess I wasn't as confident as I thought because I was like, let me look at the phone. Tinder is on the phone, so you don't think it's gonna happen to you, I guess, but it also is super common, so why would I think that it wouldn't happen?
Why does it happen so much?
I definitely don't feel like monogamy is natural for me, and
That's cringe. Monogamy is W. Polyamory is yucky and gross and like a fish sort of smelling thing. I don't know.
in non-monogamous relationships, it feels a lot easier and more comfortable being open with my partner about our desires and not lying to each other.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
I don't know. I guess it would depend on the circumstance. Life is really messy.
Depends on how long it's been going on. How I find out probably matters.
I know that he's a good person, so if he makes a mistake, I know that people make mistakes and they can just recover from that.
You're madly in love with someone. You've been with them for a while. They cheat. Do you stay with them?
No.
No. I don't think I could.
I think my trust would be really shattered afterwards.
I can't, because it's not the same trust, not the same bond. It's a different person.
When you look at that person and they're not seeing you,
No.
Kind of getting boring. Cheating's bad. That's kind of the moral and the lesson. I mean, I don't, like, what else do we got to say, right? Anyways, we're going to wrap it up here. If you guys ended up enjoying the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Comment down puzzle if you made it to the end of the video. Follow my social medias. Links are all down below. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.